Liberals flip out after vets set up, quote, Muslim-free zone. Cops issue perfect response. It looks like liberals are losing their minds yet again. Their screeching this time is aimed at a Vermont resident and veteran Troy Maxham. The cause for them flipping out involves a sign that Maxim hung outside of his house. It is an old-fashioned handwritten sign that reads, Muslim-free zone. The police were called, and they promptly shut down the Bleeding Heart Libs by informing them that it's considered free speech protected by the First Amendment. It must hurt them to hear the truth, but luckily the truth is not fluid as they like to believe. After the cops were done telling the complainers that they were not going to do anything about the sign, they were stuck standing there dumbfounded. Regina Logan explained in a letter to the editor of Times Argus that she believes the signs should not be allowed in view because they are deeply offensive, she said. While the sign is on private property, it is in public view, and its message is in direct conflict with the values we as Americans are supposed to hold dear. The ironic part, she must have forgotten all about the other important American value, freedom of speech. You might not agree with what you see, but there is nothing you can do to stop this core freedom. Maxim did not back down. He took it a step further after the controversy. He put a sign outside that read, still a Muslim-free zone. That's funny. We live in a country where the left is constantly trying to strong-arm everyone else into believing what they believe. They want everyone to be, quote, tolerant, just as long as it falls into their view of what is acceptable. Democrats do not deal in facts. They deal in mushy, feel-good emotions. The cold hard truth is that regardless of how much you hate the opinion of someone else, as long as they are not inciting riots, there is nothing you can do to stop them. It is at this point where problems start to develop. Once the left realizes that the police will not do anything for them, they tend to take matters into their own hands. They stage protests that start off as nonviolent, but that often changes at the drop of a hat. They have no problem inciting hate as long as it suits their needs. The ironic part is you will always hear Democrats say that we are wasting taxpayers' money. They seem to ignore the fact that when they encourage riots, they are costing the taxpayers to have the police force out monitoring them due to their violent behavior. There are two sides to every coin. We need to be able to see both sides of the coin. If we are going to make this country great again, our nation is being held down by the left and something needs to change. Luckily, President Trump is making all of us proud. It's been a long time since we've had someone in the White House who loves America. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.